What I've learned about adulthood so far. To be completely honest, when I read that I needed to write a 5-minute introductory speech about myself, I was quite lost. And that was not because I'm devoid of any meaningful experiences or have a really boring personality, but it was because I've tried so many things. Maybe too many things. Have you ever felt overloaded with all your activities in life and had trouble completing them? I've always felt like that. In fact, it comes to the point where I can compare myself to a stream. A long, fast-paced and shallow stream, because although I have some good personality traits, if I may say so myself, a trait that is a big part of me is my inconsistency. Basically, my inability to continue one thing and see it to an end. Let me explain. When I was in elementary school in Korea, it was a fad for children to do lots of extracurricular activities. So, being in tune with that trend, I played the piano, trumpet, flute, did ballet, swimming, choir, and went to after-school art, maths, and Mandarin classes. Later in high school, I did drama, Alice in Wonderland and It's a Wonderful Life, was in the gym club, NHS club, frontline club, drama club, was on the lifeguarding team, swim team, cross-country team, and even the basketball team. I was also into languages. I had these great plans of mastering French, Hebrew, and Latin, and thus having 5 languages under my belt. And as for the academics, I was so torn between the sciences and humanities, to the point where I overloaded myself with high-level classes in my junior and senior years until I bordered on depression. I did so many things. One reason being my desire to have a glowing resume to send off to my dream colleges, as well as my enthusiasm for trying new things, of course. You can see why I could hardly even begin to brainstorm about what I wanted to talk about today in this speech. That's why I'm often called Little Miss Fickle, because my interests changed so quickly and never lasted too long. But let me tell you, I've learned my lesson. When I reached the age of 18, I realized that I didn't know what I wanted to do next. I didn't have that something that I was solidly good at and had been pursuing for years. Sure, I was good at almost everything I tried, except for basketball and Chinese, but I wasn't good enough to claim something as my thing. I scraped and scratched at surfaces but never dug deep down, and although I haven't been an adult for too long, from those childhood memories, I have learned some things about what it means to be an adult. To me, being an adult is not just about having your driver's license, knowing how to pay your bills, or knowing exactly what color lipstick looks good on you, but it is partly about pursuing the things that are important to you. If you do that, you will automatically be narrowing your interests down and specializing in something, which will enable you to find your own niche in society in the future. And for someone like me, I realized that adulthood is also about making sure that there are no loose ends to things, and seeing things to completion, hence never giving up. When I had this epiphany, I ran home and snapped open my laptop immediately and wrote a list of my priorities in life that I will share here. Number 1 is God and my faith. Number 2 is family. Number 3 is my friends. Number 4 is my health. Number 5 would be my tertiary studies. And finally, number 6 would be other short-term activities that I'm occupied with. Currently, that's attending fitness classes at the gym and taking this course. I plan to stick to these and uphold them as my top priorities in life. So, if you would ask me what I wanted to be when I grow up, I would say that I aspire to lose my stream-like tendencies and become more like an ocean, deep, rhythmical, and consistently moving to a steady beat. Perhaps unpredictable and passionate at some times, but on the right track no matter what. As the author Anthony Robbins said, it is not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives. It is what we do consistently. So there you have it. This is how I would introduce myself to you. Now you know approximately 94.7% of what there is to know about me. Thank you for listening.